you ever felt like you've done all the healing work, but you're still stuck? It's one of the most frustrating, defeating feelings, and no one talks about this part. You're not broken, you're not lazy, you're not failing. For me, it didn't look like chaos or burnout anymore. It looked like stillness, but it wasn't peaceful. It felt like nothing. I used to wake up exhausted, overwhelmed, and wondering why I couldn't move forward. Even after all the journaling, the therapy, the inner work, the healing, I thought I had lost momentum. I started doubting everything. But what I eventually learned, and what I want to share with you today, is that this place, this quiet, tired, stuck space, it wasn't regression. It was my nervous system finally letting go. My body wasn't shutting down. It was coming out of survival. It was the moment my soul finally exhaled. I want to walk you through the real reason your growth might feel heavy right now, and why that's actually a sign of spiritual alignment, not failure. Let's dissect this with 3 spiritual truths. Truth number 1, the energy of stuckness is protection. For most of my life, I was stuck in survival mode. I didn't even know it, because high-functioning anxiety looks like ambition. When I finally started healing, doing the inner child work, regulating my nervous system, unlearning trauma responses, I expected to feel free. Instead, I felt heavy. I wasn't moving forward. I was tired all the time, and that confused me until I realized this. Feeling stuck is your soul saying, let's not repeat the past. That pause you feel, it's protection. It's integration. We don't freeze because we're weak. We freeze because our soul knows we're not ready to move yet. And that's wisdom. In trauma psychology, the freeze response is just as valid as fight or flight. It's part of the autonomic nervous system survival programming, and it often kicks in when we've been in prolonged stress. According to polyvagal theory, developed by Dr. Stephan Porges, the body uses shut down dorsal vagal state to protect itself when it doesn't feel safe enough to move forward. What looks like procrastination or apathy might actually be your nervous system saying, not yet, I'm still protecting you. Stillness is not punishment, it's protection. Truth 2. Your nervous system holds spiritual memory. Your nervous system is not just biological, it's spiritual, it's energetic. It holds memory beyond the mind. Every time you performed to be loved, every time you shut down your truth to stay safe, every time you ignored your body's no, that energy accumulates. So when you finally slow down, your body begins releasing it. And that release, it can look like fatigue, apathy, lack of clarity, wanting to do nothing. But the truth is, you're not doing nothing. Your nervous system is unlearning survival. Your soul is saying, we're finally in a place where we don't have to hustle to be safe. Neuroscience shows that trauma is not just stored in the brain, it's stored in the body. According to Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, author of The Body Keeps the Score, the body holds onto unprocessed stress through somatic memory. When you finally feel safe, your body can start to exhale that stored tension, which often shows up as fatigue or emotional release. Your body's tiredness isn't regression, it's restoration. So, ask yourself, what survival strategies are no longer needed in this version of your life? Truth 3. Clarity follows compassion. This one took me the longest to learn. We can't force clarity. We can't heal through punishment. Real healing happens when we bring compassion to the parts of us that we've ignored, judged, or rushed. The tired version of you, they don't need fixing, they need holding. When I finally stopped asking, what's wrong with me? and started asking, what do I need right now? That's when the fog started to lift. Compassion was the unlock. Not more effort, not more pressure, just presence and acceptance of yourself. Maybe your next breakthrough doesn't come from grinding. Maybe it comes from grace. What would it feel like to honor your tiredness as sacred? Self-compassion, according to research by Dr. Kristen Neff, is strongly linked to lower levels of anxiety, depression, and emotional burnout. It also enhances motivation and resilience, not through criticism, but through kindness and presence. Compassion isn't weakness, it's a nervous system regulator. You're not stuck because you're unworthy. You're stuck because you're finally safe enough to slow down. So, let's pause together right now. Take a breath, like a real one, and let it land in your body. And ask yourself, what part of me is asking to be witnessed? What part of me needs my softness today? What would it feel like to rest without guilt? Can you let yourself be human without needing to be productive for one day? Your worth is not measured by your hustle. Your soul is not here to perform. You are not lazy, you are not broken, you are not behind. You are healing. You are remembering. You are re-entering your body, not to perform, but to belong. You are returning home to yourself and becoming. You don't have to push anymore. You just have to listen and trust. That's more than enough. If this spoke to your soul today, subscribe to stay connected because you are so much more than a label and you're not alone anymore. Embody your divine soul.